2020 summer edition of Dave Campbell's Texas Football is right now, and I have an update on this, it's being bound. Copies of the magazine are being bound at the printer right now. They are going to be mailed out to subscribers at texasfootball.com/subscribe starting later this week.
Yes.
So if you want to get your magazine before it hits newsstands, texasfootball.com/subscribe.
And you can still get them.
Yes, you can. By the way, you can still get them if you subscribe this week, you will get it before it hits newsstands. So texasfootball.com/subscribe. Anyway, inside, of course, we have tons of high school football stuff, previewing more than 1,400 teams across the state of Texas, like nobody else does. And we also have rankings. We are the official rankings provider, the Texas High School Football rankings provider of the Associated Press. And so these are the Texas High School Football rankings of record. We have expanded rankings in the magazine. Top 50 for Class 6A, top 25 for each of the divisions in 5A, 4A, 3A, and 2A, and then top 20 in Class 1A, plus private school rankings as well. But we want to unveil the top 10 of the Class 2A Division I rankings today. A lot to get to here, a lot of movement here in 2A Division I, and so we have the 2A Division I top 10 ready to roll out, and we will start at number 10 with the San Saba Armadillos. A regional finalist that's won 27 games in the last 2 seasons, Coach Andres Aguirre must replace star quarterback Sean O'Keefe and a talented senior class, but keep an eye on defensive back and wide receiver Logan Glover. The Armadillos of San Saba start the year number 10 in Dave Campbell's Texas Football. To number 9 we go. The Panhandle Panthers are the number 9 team in Dave Campbell's Texas Football. After a disappointing first-round exit, the Panthers are loaded for a run, led by all-state wide receiver and defensive back Zach Wood. This is a very dangerous Panhandle team. They are the number 9 team in Dave Campbell's Texas Football. To number 8, the Ganado Indians are the number 8 team in Dave Campbell's Texas Football. A 10-win team a year ago, the Indians dropped down to Class 2A with an exciting core led by big offensive tackle Larson Workman. Number 8 in Dave Campbell's Texas Football's 2A Division I rankings, the Ganado Indians. Number 7, the Hawley Bearcats are the number 7 team in Dave Campbell's Texas Football. Running back Colton Marshall may be gone, but don't count out the Bearcats, who bring back one of the state's best offensive lines and an experienced defense. The Bearcats are going to be back in the hunt. They are the number 7 team in Dave Campbell's Texas Football. To number 6, it's the Mason Punchers. The Mason Punchers are the number 6 team in Dave Campbell's Texas Football. It's crazy when a 10-win season is a bit of a disappointment, but that's kind of the situation the Punchers find themselves in. But they will be roaring back in 2020 with tradition leading the way alongside quarterback Matthew Kerr. The Mason Punchers, the number 6 team in Dave Campbell's Texas Football. We are unveiling the 2A Division I top 10 in the 2020 summer edition of Dave Campbell's Texas Football. Expanded rankings in the print edition of 2020 summer edition of Dave Campbell's Texas Football. You can get yours today at texasfootball.com/subscribe. To number 5, into the top 5. The St Augustine Wolves, the number 5 team in Dave Campbell's Texas Football. There's reloading to do, but with 39 wins in the last 3 years, Marty Murr's squad definitely gets the benefit of the doubt, especially with one of those returning starters being running back Kavorian Barnes. This is a very, very dangerous team in St. Augustine, arguably the favorite still in Region 3. St. Augustine, the number 5 team in Dave Campbell's Texas Football. To number 4 we go. Another 3A drop down. The Cisco Lobos are the number 4 team in Dave Campbell's Texas Football, and there's a lot to like about this team. Not only are they dropping down from 3A Division II to 2A Division I, but that offensive line is going to be fantastic, and the skill position spots, while they are young, they are very athletic. This is a team that has won at least 9 games each of the last 5 years, and now they drop down a classification. The Cisco Lobos, the number 4 team in Dave Campbell's Texas Football. Into the top 3, the number 3 team. The state finalists from a year ago, the Post Antelopes, are the number 3 team in Dave Campbell's Texas Football, a year after surging to their first ever state championship game. This is a Post team that is loaded for bear. A ton of returning lettermen for this squad. They lose a couple of key pieces, but you know Michael Pittman is going to have his boys ready to go. The Post Antelopes, the number 3 team in Dave Campbell's Texas Football. into the top 2. This is where it gets interesting. The number 2 team, the Refugio Bobcats, are the number 2 team in Dave Campbell's Texas football. Of course, the reigning, defending, undisputed 2A Division I state champions from a year ago, rang off a perfect season at 16-0. There is some replacement to do on the offensive experience spots, or offensive, skill spots. But this is Jason Herring, and this is a guy you know is going to get them to the deep into the playoffs. This is a team that must replace 4 of their 5 offensive linemen plus a quarterback, but this is a team whose defense could be really sensational. Refugio, the defending state champs, the number 2 team in Dave Campbell's Texas football, which means, of course, we are predicting a new state champion, and that is the Shiner Comanches, the number 1 team in Dave Campbell's Texas football, and there is a lot to like about this Shiner team. Of course, they came up just short last year in a thrilling regional semifinal against Refugio, but the overall team speed could be really special for Coach Daniel Bodeker's squad. This is a fantastic Shiner team that has 13 starters back from last year, including 22 of their 31 lettermen. This is a loaded team. The Shiner begins the year number 1 in the 2A Division I rankings, and our pick to win the 2A Division I state championship. And so there you have it, the 2020 preseason Texas high school football rankings in Class 2A Division I. The top 10, number 10, San Saba, number 9, Panhandle, number 8, Ganado, number 7, Hawley, number 6, Mason, number 5, St. Augustine, number 4, Cisco, number 3, Post, number 2, Refugio, and the number 1 team in 2A Division I in the Dave Campbell's Texas Football Associated Press preseason rankings, the Shiner Comanches. Of course, we have expanded rankings in the 2020 summer edition of Dave Campbell's Texas Football. You can get yours now. You can reserve yours now at texasfootball.com/subscribe. Get it before it hits newsstands. So, of course, check that out. Become a Dave Campbell's Texas Football Insider, texasfootball.com/insider.